What's up, Melee Nerds? It's I, Nicholas Nwit here, back with another analysis video. This one will be the Winners Semifinals match from King's Frame Perfect series. So this one was played yesterday on April 17th. I know that Plup won the tournament and n0ne got second, but that tells us the results of Grand Finals, not of Winners Semis, so I don't actually know how the set goes at all. Now, going into the set, there's a lot of things you gotta think about these players. One, Plup hasn't been the most active recently, but historically he's been very dominant against Falcon. I can only really recall him losing to Wizzy like pretty much once off the top of my head at a major tournament. And it was a kind of odd set where he was dumpstering Wizzy, switched to Fox, then switched back to Sheik and didn't regain his momentum. That was a little bit odd. I'm seeing right now on the screen that Plup is indeed starting with Sheik, even though last I knew he was playing more Fox than Sheik. Now on the other side we got n0ne. n0ne been tearing it up overall recently. And historically, I'd say along with Falco, Sheik is the matchup that he's impressed at the most. You know, I'd say his real breakout was probably, I believe, in Gommel 2016. In 2016 at Gommel, where he defeated King, and that was like the end of King's dominance against Falcon. Other Falcons went on to do it as well after that, but from what I recall, n0ne was the first, much like he's now been the first to beat Mango's Falco. But in the last week or two, n0ne had some life news that seems to have made it more difficult for him to perform. Apparently, like some family news hit him last Sunday, as in now 7 days ago, and the first week of SCL is what I heard. So we'll see. I like for Falcon getting to start in Battlefield. That's pretty nice. I personally think that Stadium is really good for Falcon, so the new rule set with Stadium being the neutral and FD being the counterpick, I think is favorable for Falcon. That said, there were some Falcons who actually might have preferred FD. FD definitely gave Falcon some good things against Sheik as well. Alright, so let's get into this and see what happens. Wow, gets a Nair out of the air. Not normally what you expect to see at the beginning, because Sheiks usually stay pretty grounded, so Falcon's Nair isn't very good at that. Ooh, doesn't go for second up air. Who gets another Nair out of the air. This could be a kill. It's gonna be a hard one. Ooh, gets him with an up B. Okay, does that shield drop that he loves to do. Where you ledge cancel and then get the ledge. Oh, ouch. Alright, so I'm gonna rewind hopefully in chunks and not in the moment too much, because we're doing this on Twitch VODs rather than YouTube, so the rewind function is a little bit more unwieldy. So yeah, he gets Plup out of the air there. Almost doesn't connect with the second hit, which would actually leave him in a bad spot. But manages to land the second hit. Good DI from Plup here, DIing off the stage. Not really feasible for Falcon to punish that recovery. I mean, he might be able to do something crazy all in, but it's pretty risky and unlikely, and probably bad risk reward. Really good falling Nair from Plup right here. Wait, so how exactly did he get in there? Shit. Did he just jump and then get jabbed? Yeah, that must be what happens, huh? So he jumps, gets jabbed, immediately Nairs. Very quick. Nice run-up crouch forward tilt. Really great option. Difficult to space around that, right? Because you're usually spacing around dash attack or boost grab. And then the forward tilt is a move that has a huge hitbox, so requires a different spacing. Obviously, crouching is good against the dash attack and the forward tilt, but terrible against the grab. So that back air, I'm a little surprised that hit. Plup just rolls out. Doesn't manage to get any ASCI down on those jabs. So really great gentleman to grab right here. I feel like he fast fell or something. I'm surprised it didn't comment with a double up air right there. Plup not DIing too far off stage. I feel like you should either DI down and away to try to make it hard for Falcon to up throw up air you, or you should DI into the stage so that you'll get comboed towards the stage. Not too crazy about that DI option shows. So really fast here, you can try to knee Sheik before she lands, or you can try to stomp her right as she lands Instead, n0ne opts to try to nair her before she lands. Doesn't go for the hard read with the stomp right there, but the way he positioned, I have a hard time believing he would actually be able to cover anything else on reaction. But okay, actually, let me say something about n0ne as a player. I don't think I had a conceptual breakthrough understanding one of his strengths actually just this weekend. So let me take a second to articulate it. Okay, so if you ever played against a really good Ganon, and note that n0ne is a really good Ganon, Ganon's neutral is kind of based around doing just a few mix-ups well. So the mix-ups are, like fairing and retreating fairing and fairing in place and shit. Then there's also when they're like doing some wavelands on the platforms or double jumps where they're making it seem like they might throw out a move, but they actually might not, and then they might opt to reposition. And then they can either drift in or drift back, right? They can either like double jump stomp and then like drift away or drift towards you to try to mess with your spacing. So they'll try to bait you to come in and then punish you. But then if they catch you being too defensive, trying to position to punish them, and you're a little bit timid and not maybe letting them move a little bit more than maybe you should because you're a little scared of getting hit and therefore not like coming in when there might be an opportunity because against the end you do have to space a little bit far away. It's at that moment where they might actually come in and waveland towards you and then like go for a forward tilt or a grab. So I think n0ne's Falcon has a similar strength where it'll be in a situation and then it's hard for you to tell when it's your turn to try to counterattack. I think if you watched his sets versus West Balls from some years back, this is one of the reasons he seemed to do really well against West Balls, because West Balls is like kind of like walkie up tilty strategy. He would really just often get eaten alive by n0ne, who would give him a chance to breathe, but then in that moment where West would breathe or try to make his move is actually when n0ne would come and punish him. So yes, I think that tech chasing like this, where like it seems to me like this was just a bad way to cover this option to the left. If they had done a different option, it would be you might end up getting baited into swinging in a way or punished for repositioning at a time where you feel like a false sense of security, or you feel a dynamic of the neutral which isn't actually totally accurate or isn't the same, like the right Yomi level to combat him. Yeah, that's my conceptual analysis right there about what makes n0ne's kind of wild playstyle really difficult to combat. Hit shield drop. I prefer stand up right there from the ledge. Right there you gotta roll because double poof. Yeah, and then actually after, okay, so right here, well, could he have double poof right here? Stand up isn't a guaranteed kill, but if you go straight up, it's a kill because you wave dash back to the ledge or back air or whatever. Knowing n0ne actually probably fucking forward tilt and then after the ledge guard again. That's what he usually does after stand up. Or you can short up and the platform easily on battlefield. Instead he rolls and then he only gets an up air. And with jump, Plup is when they touch the stage with the start of their poof, they'll get the double poof. So he gets the double poof right there, and you need to roll to get around double poof. Once in a while it seems like it still hits you, in my experience. But then if you roll right here on this double poof, you'll actually be right here and you can short hop Nishik right there. So that's actually pretty easy to cover. Good stuff, just going to the ledge between stocks, very easy. Good roll from the ledge there. I think it's a reasonable time right there to roll from the ledge, because a lot of times in this situation, when Sheiks are starting their uppy around there, they'll do this poop where they clip the stage and then land on the stage right here. And so that's like for a high level player, like the first level Yomi. And then the second level is that because they know that's a good recovery option, then they're gonna think you're gonna cover that and then go to the ledge. So then n0ne is on the third level where he's knows that Plup might try to do that, and then knows that Plup sorry. I think I stumbled over my words. But anyway, he knows that Plup might try to trick him to go to the ledge, and instead he reads that. That said, it's also possible that Plup just messed up his recovery and didn't mean to go on the stage. It isn't the easiest recovery. Ooh, interesting right there. Seemed like that jab didn't have any shields done. Let's watch that again. Right here. Okay, no. Is the forward air didn't come out or something? Okay, because the jab is, you can see the shield from the jab right there. So yeah, would have been nice to get a shield grab. If he tried to shield grab after the jab, you get hit by the first hit of up tilt, and then he could just grab again, and that'd be a easy grab if you're practicing that situation. Not easy if it's a new situation for you. But I would imagine he wanted to do a rising nair right there. Rising nair is the more standard option in that situation. Ooh, that dash attack. But yes, he'll have time to shield that. So dash and grab would have been better there. That said, the stomp would have been really nice if it landed right. Stomp would have been really good. Ooh, okay. Good repositioning by Plup right there. I kind of felt like he's at disadvantage. Okay, Plup tanking the jab and then not getting the grab, but that time he does get the grab. This could be it. Nice roll from n0ne, but it won't be enough. Oh, what? How? That was crazy. All right, let's go back. So reaction down smash right there. Then yeah, usually people will try to cover the double jump to the ledge if they do that with Sheik. A rising nair is a standard choice for that. So he nairs and then he just rolls, which manages to dodge an arrow shield. I feel like just CCing the nair is pretty good right there. If you can CC the nair and then hit him before the second hit, that would be ideal. There's that stomp that doesn't quite connect. Not really sure how Plup knew to down air and trade with that nair. That seems next level to me. Down air not usually considered a good neutral tool. Very slow and a poor hitbox as well. So Plup opts not to contest that nair. I do believe it was contestable, and he could have beaten it with a crouch forward tilt between the hits, but it's okay. I think it was perfectly fine for him to reposition. He ends up winning the next neutral. Jabbing backwards doesn't really cost him anything. That's fine too, even though it looks kind of weird. Good for another downer. Yeah, I like that. And he does this forward air so late. n0ne had a jump, right? There's no reason for him not to have a jump. Oh wait, did he lose it there? Or there? Didn't look to me like he lost it there. I don't see the ring. I definitely don't see the ring. You know, I think for Falcon, actually, the ring doesn't come out if you get hit in your... Falcon, I think the ring doesn't come out if you get hit in the first 2 frames after your double jump. It doesn't come out on the first frame. So maybe that's the thing. Also, though, n0ne does sometimes up B when he can jump, just as like a way to mix up his spacing and timing. So could have been intentional. Ooh, definitely want to see a grab right there, ideally. I think reverse knee is definitely a lot better right there. Short hop knee is really good right there. A little bit hard when they're behind you, but conceivable. Up throw up air still combos that percent too, but that's fine. Forward throw is honestly not that bad there. Was a little bit surprised at that double up air hit at first. So yeah, against Sheik a lot of times you don't actually need to refresh, but I think that's a good refresh. He had plenty of time. So yeah, I'd prefer a reverse knee here. You have to jump on the first frame after releasing the ledge and then do a late one. Probably with the... most likely with the C-stick. Technically, you could use A, but I feel like for me that's one that's easier with the C-stick. Right here, he could have opted for a DI mix-up. This is a good situation for a DI mix-up because a lot of times after a stomp, they just expect a knee, and if you can up air or neutral air or reverse back air, which wouldn't have worked here, but in this case, up air, neutral air, and then land on this platform, that's a good time for a DI mix-up. But it's fine too. So yeah, right there, you can definitely reverse that. Use the analog back jump, makes it easier in my opinion. You could also probably actually just do a really quick turnaround in knee. There should be enough time for that if you're really fast, or perhaps even a pivot. But I think this analog backflip jump is the easiest way to do it. That said, then you're pretty likely to knee him to the right, but at that percent, it's probably okay. And you can still get it. Also, you could actually do it with a full hop too. If you're like this much in the right position, see how like he is already jumping like this early. You have enough time to do a full hop, like for sure. So yeah, another nice way to do the knee right there is actually to just I think it's important. Let's say in this situation, just jump with stick, and then see stick like pretty much staggered by 4 frames. So yeah, stick jump if you want to do with full hop should work there too. If you do the knee on the first frame, I think. But yeah, it all works out. Forward throw, like if they have to use their jump and they can't get back to the ledge with that, forward throw is okay. Ooh, surprised n0ne didn't CC that nair. Don't really like that nair approach from him. Oh wow, just forward airs him after getting hit on the platform and then comes to oh crap. Oh, it's right here. The thing about it is if you hit that nair and they ASA it down, you're not actually in a good spot. And then same with those jabs, you get grabbed pretty easily for that. And I feel like Plup is normally pretty good against that, right? He and Wizzy are both excellent at that. But great dash and grab from n0ne. This is an unfortunate situation and position to get a grab, because if you forward throw, Sheik can actually slide off and grab the ledge here. Sorry to say forward throw, I meant down throw. It'd be down throw. But then up throw, up air won't combo into anything good here, and as you see, it actually ends up getting n0ne literally killed. He tries to dash out of after landing, but he's too slow. So really great counter hit from Plup. Impressive stuff. Oh wow, it just goes up there, but puts him in a bad spot. That's a kill. Easy reverse knee if n0ne wants to. He doesn't want to, but actually it wasn't that easy. Yeah, so right there, that's actually an overextension going for the second forward air, even though it looked cool. So we both saw them get killed for a slight overextension, hitting the other person near the platform. So yeah, he uses his double jump, and then he's up in the air, and then he gets tech trapped. Yeah, you should know. You should know that you're probably gonna get hit by a second up air right there, and to not tech lock yourself. Doesn't DI as in on that knee as he could have. So actually, I thought that was gonna be a really easy looking reverse knee, but maybe it actually wasn't. I think the back air is okay. You could kind of see from where he started the up B that it was unlikely that he'd be able to get to the edge or that he'd go for it, or I don't know. That's not fault to me. Sometimes it's hard for me to know, but he could. Thing is, right here, if I'm n0ne, I usually want to react to the up B and then knee them, and make sure they don't do this fucking angle where they like poof a little bit high up here and then fall to the ledge. Like that angle, I feel like it's just a really stupid one to let someone get away from. I feel like it's like a really weak trick, to be honest. Maybe he could do a shorten here and somehow. Yeah, I'm not sure if he could do a short and get to the ledge. I don't think so though, from where he started that up B. Not as far as I know. That said, Sheik has so many up B mix-ups that are actually very hard to see. You just kind of gotta get a feel for it over time. Okay, so I think n0ne could have done a better job. Good ledge guard, needle. He's not gonna needle. Okay, I don't like that he let him land, but should still be okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah, not a great last stock from n0ne right here, huh? Okay, so it's hit with a high nair right there, and then Plup is still invincible, so he can't actually counter hit. CCing that nair and then dashing is pretty nice. I'd be down with that. Just take the percent. Let's see when he shields. Okay, no. So he does like a dashing shield, and he actually probably didn't mean to light shield there. He probably got caught in the when you first press the trigger down before, in the analog phase before digital analog transition, and then he's in light shield and he doesn't want to be, and he gets caught jumping out of shield, I guess. And then crazy nair from Plup right there. Wow. Baits a shield grab, I guess. I thought that was a pretty bad grab by n0ne. And just good job capitalizing here from Plup, right? This isn't like the clearest cut combo. Yeah. Right there, it'd be nice to fair, but I think the back air is totally good too. Right here, I thought he would have needled him off stage. And actually, something you can do is wave land or wave dash and then fast fall and then back air, double jump back air right here. That's perfectly good against Falcon. You could also have stood on this stage and down smashed him. So I didn't much like how he closes out, but it's Plup. There's nothing wrong with what he did. It just seemed like it had more chance for errors. Actually, could he have ASDI down and then grab the ledge on that weak back air? Probably not. I don't know. 143. I don't know. I don't know what percents that actually knocks up against ASDI down. Right, so Plup definitely looking to be the stronger player in that first game. I would say I'd call that a solid outplay. It was only a 1 stock, but n0ne's going to need to play better, or Plup's going to need to play worse, which is unlikely. Like I said, historically n0ne usually does do better as the set goes on. What's this white shit down here? I like this. I think Stadium's the best stage for Falcon. Platforms don't really help Sheik recover. Platforms are easy for Falcon to get short hop knees or stomps on. And wide, the stage is wide, which is nice. And I think the platforms can help Falcon a little bit in like reclaiming some stage as well. And potentially even on aggressing against somebody who's in the corner, though I don't tend to use them that way personally. Great stomp. Yeah, no option coverage available right there for Falcon versus Sheik to... Okay, so I'm kind of confused how he knew to stomp after a whiffed up tilt. I feel like that's actually not a very good grab from Plup. It's not like he hit with the up tilt. So yeah, stomp works out. Combos in the grab, I like it. n0ne often opts not to come in the grab. It looks kind of to me like he could have slid off and grabbed the ledge right there, but anyway, he doesn't opt to. Against Sheik's long tech roll and her animations, there's no way to react to that, to which tech she chooses there, assuming she doesn't slide off. Hard to contest in this situation again as Falcon against Sheik on that platform. Like, her shield drop forward air is just very fast, and Plup especially is just so good at shield drops with how he fast falls to shield drops. Okay, kind of weird down tilt there from n0ne. Sorry, I know I said I wouldn't rewind that much, but I'm so interested right here. What's going on? Okay, so yeah, Plup wave dashes, or no, yeah, through him. n0ne down tilts. Down tilt doesn't actually. Down tilt puts you at a disadvantage even on hit there. The Sheik will be actionable sooner than you, so I don't like that. How did he know to wave dash? I don't know why he wave dashed. I'll be honest. I don't know why he wave dashed instead of just like foxtrotting or whatever. I don't know. Plup again opting to use the platform there instead of putting on the ground. Good nair right there. Up throw nair isn't bad if they don't DI away on the up throw. It's a kill. Yeah, not very hard to do anything about that. I don't really like comboing to down smash right there. I think comboing to grab is pretty good. So yeah, he opts to go to the platform and then pressure from the platform, which actually doesn't immediately net him that much, but he does get a back air Could have forward tilted that neutral air. I'm a little surprised he doesn't try to DI onto the platform. Actually, I feel like sometimes at that percent, you actually don't hit the platform when you DI down and away. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, so again, he opts to tech roll in. n0ne still doesn't cover it. The back air, and then up tilt trades with the neutral air, and they both miss the tech. And since n0ne is in a worse position on stage, that definitely favors Plup. Oh, and then he just hits him. Great job covering the drift there. n0ne held back just a little bit to dodge the back air, and then just gets ledge hogged. So yeah, just great ledge guarding from Plup. Falcon doesn't have the best recovery. And n0ne is probably the Falcon with the best recovery too. Gotta give that to him. Okay, ooh, backflip. This might have actually just been a bait, the way he refreshed his invincibility. Crouch is right here in case n0ne, or sorry, in case Plup wanted to shield drop forward air him. I think crouch would have been really good. Still hard to punish. Still hard to punish someone as fast as Plup. Usually it ends up being a mix-up, not a punish, even if you CC the forward air. Almost gets him on the slide off right there, but then does manage to pick him up anyway. So I assume Plup had a jump. Yeah, he did have a jump, and then he just barely missed the stage. Maybe he thought he was going to land on the stage, but n0ne did a odd-looking invincibility refresh. Interesting. Ooh, 2 neutral airs. The first one was really good. The second one kind of gets his jump for a second, but then doesn't combo. Uh-oh. Okay, instant up airs out of the corner. That's definitely risky. Not the best. Yeah, CC on first hit of Nair. Forward tilt before the second. Really good option against Falcon's who Nair a lot, but then he just Nairs anyway again and kills him. So, okay, so right there, he fastballs before the second Nair hits. Okay, let's rewatch the stock from the beginning. Okay, so a trade there, not bad for Falcon, but then he just gets hit by a second Nair. But Nair is like pretty negative on hit, right? Like if you hit them ascending like that. So then he ends up getting an air off of his own, crosses up, Plup holds down, so it doesn't lead to anything. Very unlikely that he'll be able to punish that. Though he could try to aggress and take some stage. Because Falcon doesn't have like a good move to hit behind him quickly, right? After that Nair. So he could try to move towards Falcon. But he instead opted to go towards the platform. It's caught in his moon right there, and really crazy to me that n0ne covered a jump here instead of trying to like get a grab off. But yeah, it messes up, doesn't get the second hit. One jab, I think that's a good idea. Not sure what n0ne is doing. Plup rolls out. Yeah, roll toward this corner, pretty unlikely to be covered there. I'd say very unlikely, so that's okay. Don't get a punish. Oh, he low profiled the Nair right there. Yeah, this kind of playing with fire right here, n0ne. So he ends up getting jabbed, and then, oh, what? Maybe that was intentional. I thought that looked dumb the first 2 times I watched it, but maybe he used the jabs to actually move his character's model to dodge the up tilt. You know, that can actually happen with his crouch too. Sometimes if you crouch in place against Sheik, you'll actually dodge an up tilt where it would have hit you. Just from like the nanometer it fucking moves your character's model. And he anyway, probably an accident, but never know with n0ne. The dude is pretty next level. So yeah, tournament winners, and then goes for an instant up air. Doesn't manage to hit Plup, but Plup is like, you know, Plup is obviously scared enough to shield, and then it's too slow to get a punish on it. It is very fast, right? Instant up air is very fast for Falcon. I like that up air. Sets up potentially for a combo, but then it looks like he's positioning for a low recovery, and n0ne just gets him with a double jump Nair. Wow. Oh, and then that's it, eh? Gets caught twice by I don't know, Nairs that I wouldn't expect to hit. Oh, okay, he just missed his runoff aerial right there. Runoff forward air. Definitely combos right there, huh? on a no jump Falcon. What's he gonna do? Up B? I mean, it would be. I don't think he could wiggle out air dodge. I don't think he had enough time. Oh, Plup doesn't manage to combo that right there either. Double jump stomp. Okay, and then a descending nair. Wow. Okay, good DI in the forward air, not to just get comboed outright reverse. Oh, he goes for a reverse fucking fair. Alright, so again, kind of surprised that that descending nair worked. But the thing is, it doesn't actually put him in a good spot after hitting it. So he goes for a reverse fair. It would have looked fucking cool. And n0ne does manage to get back on the stage with the nair, but then just loses the next neutral anyway, huh? Oh. The fact that he charged that for a second makes me think it was intentional. Which would be very weird. It would be very weird for that to be intentional, in my opinion. Okay, let's go back. Let's rewatch. Yeah, not sure about that. Okay, so tech chasing. I'm not sure why he forward tilts there, but it seems to work out okay. I guess not. Like, it does give n0ne an extra chance, right? Like, it'd be one thing, maybe if he missed the tech, but he techs in place, so kind of surprised. Nice run up crash forward tilt, so he wins another neutral. Dash techs on no tech. I kind of like that. Doesn't manage to pick that up though. Now he's back to neutral. Oh, crazy grab by n0ne. Like, ooh, recovery too. Okay, let's see. How does he get this grab? Just runs up and grabs him raw, just raw as fuck. That's a n0ne trick right there. He likes to up throw at a percent where it doesn't combo, and then punish like the person's descent, like a descending there. He'll do it with n0ne quite a lot. Gravy used to do it too. So right there, actually, I think from where n0ne started the up B, he actually could have ledge canceled, but then he actually does a different up B angle. I've never seen that level of Yomi in this situation. Let's check it out. Hard to see, but yeah, I'm pretty sure my Falcon Rain tells me you can up B and ledge cancel your up B right here. But then see, he does the angle where he goes a little bit further instead of the one where he gets closer to the stage. So I think Plup was actually probably cognizant of the angle where you ledge cancel right there. Okay, well, you shouldn't L cancel when you ledge cancel. Yeah. Missed L cancel on that nair. That time fine, it does cover the roll in. Oh, poorly spaced nair, but Plup did not roll in that time. Ooh, CC gentleman, I liked it. Oh, and then just another raw grab. What the fuck was that though? Okay, that time he wasn't in the right spot to ledge cancel. Okay, cool CC. Okay, so I think he got Plup's wave dash right there, eh? We'll have to rewind one more time. Look at the magnifying glass. I was actually paused on the correct frame, so it's a shame that I unpaused. See? That looks to me like a wave dash, or is it just a crouch? I feel like it was. I don't know. It's too hard to tell with this fucking magnifying glass. Yeah, right here you can't ledge cancel Falcon. It won't work right there. Actually, fuck, maybe I'm fucking wrong. I don't know. God damn, it's too hard to see in this fucking game. Fuck the camera. I can tell when I'm the one playing, right? Because I'll know exactly where I am from the knockback and stuff. But watching, it's too hard to tell. All right, so that's 2-0 for Plup, huh? Yeah, n0ne just not getting enough. I'd say reads in his punishes, right? He got a lot of good reads in neutral, but like he got virtually no tech reads. I don't think we saw a single like Johnny stock or even like crazy n0ne gimpy ledge guard or just like a whizzy fucking basic ass combo. We haven't seen a double knee this set. I've only seen that one stomp knee and a ledge guard, so yeah, he just needs to hit harder, I think. His neutral has been impressive, and in fact, some of the times where he's managed to follow up in non-guaranteed ways have also been impressive, but in terms of like getting, you know, a grab, or kind of what I said about like what he's like as Ganon, where it doesn't feel like it's his turn, but then he apparently it is. Okay, stadium again, I like it. Oh god, poorly spaced nair again. Yeah, not looking good from n0ne. Okay, so gets jab reset and then up smash. But then the thing is, Sheik's up smash doesn't have as much end lag as say Fox's. So actually ASDIing down and teching it, I'm pretty confident you can't grab it. I'm pretty much 100% sure about that. And then just an air like that, would that have been safe if he held shield? Doesn't look like it, but I don't know. n0ne did jump out of shield. Ooh, spot dodge. Okay, great spot dodge. Yeah, you can't stop out of shield when they're tilting the back of your shield. At higher percents, you'll just notice n0ne is the one Falcon who's actually sick enough to up be out of shield when Sheik is forward tilting the back of his shield. Oh, I see n0ne do that stomp from the platform a lot. I don't really see it work much though. Alright. So first stock rewatch. So we can see the poorly spaced nair right there. See this ASEI on tech. And then they seem actionable around the same time, right? Starts this crouch around the same time as the roll. Very interesting that nair trying to cut off Falcon, and n0ne did a dash shield jump where he opted to turn around, maybe positioning for a grab or dash attack to stomp on it. Then he opts to double jump out of the nair and try to come down to the stomp. Good roll out by him after whiffing the stomp. Okay, Plup not able to get the tilt out between the moves, goes for one after, then n0ne goes for a greedy stomp out of shield. Doesn't work out. Would have been pretty nice for Plup if he could have up tilted instead of forward tilted on the first tilt that he did, to maybe set up so I can up tilt grab on shield. Okay, so see a run up crouch there from Plup, forward tilt, and it's kind of doesn't let go of his control from that point on, huh? The whole rest is just the Plup show. So from right here, so n0ne opt to reposition and not contest, which I think is reasonable. Yeah, maybe he could actually stomped right here and gotten opening. That would have been kind of cool. Or he could have tried to go, you know, over to center. But see, after this run up forward tilt, then he never recovers again, because getting out of the corner, he lost Sheik's back air, which will often happen. Goes for a double jump stomp, just gets whiff punished. Gets up to the platform, but then gets hit by up tilts trying to come down. Doesn't opt up tilt that time, but is crouching, which would be really good against a Falcon who would do a shield drop aerial. As you can see, Spark do that a lot, crouch under platforms. And then reaction nair, that's cool. I like that a lot. So yeah, clean from Plup. Nice grab again. Again, opts for the up throw at that percent. I think down throw and just going for a tech chase, even if it's not guaranteed, is better. Where Sheik's tech chases on Sheik are not reactable because of the ambiguity in her tech animations. Swedish Delight was wrong on the Scar and Tosho. Scar was right. Great dash dance right there. Oh, and then gets the tech roll in. I think stomp that percent is a little bit better though. As much as I am a proponent of kneeing over stomping a lot of time. Alright. So, how far back do you want to go? Let's watch the whole stock again. So, interesting stomp. Ends up getting a grab. Like I said, there's where I said I like down throw better. Just eats a bunch of needles right there. Yeah, sometimes that'll happen. You just gotta not let it get to you. We haven't seen n0ne get any good CCs in neutral, which is like kind of one of the things that he has pioneered in this matchup, is his use of CC in neutral. So good reaction down smash. Okay, taps him with the upper right there, but doesn't actually put him in a good spot. So he's still like, oh god, he's just not able to really assert himself at any point. Oh Jesus, that kind of hurts my soul. See, that up B could have easily been ledge canceled. Okay, so he does recover the neutral here, but then he gets caught with a down tilt. Again, he gets in a he gets in a decent spot here. Tries to contest Plup on the platform with an air. And air can also shield poke, which is nice on this platform. Could have gone for a grab on that forward air. Would have been difficult, but plausible. I think you do have to go for those sometime. You can't just let Sheik shield up forward air like for free every time. Up tilt has like no end lag, so I don't really like this nair from Plup or from n0ne. See, Plup is already moving, and then he just nairs n0ne's nair. Crazy, really nice from Plup. But yeah, all the good Sheiks are good at moving out of their up tilt really fast, right? Even bad Sheiks are usually good at it. So yeah, he just jumps and nairs, and Plup's n0ne's nair just gets whooped. All right, so definitely n0ne struggling to find his footing. It seems like Plup meant to grab the ledge there and then wasn't ready for this situation. Gets his slide off red right there. Then goes for a second up air. It looks like it would have comboed into grab had he not gone for a second up air. But then great dash dance grab on the up tilt. Generally when you want dash dance grab on the up tilt, you need to grab between the hits because there's so little end lag after the second hit. And yeah, I think Plup meant to try to go to the ledge. Note that n0ne is above 100, so if he does like a roll from ledge and Plup goes on stage, Plup will actually be actionable before n0ne. And stand up, I don't really think is very good at over 100 most of the time either. Sometimes they're below the stage than it is. Still good for like Fox though, because he has shine, which is like way faster than Falcon's moves. Okay, needle turn in back air, standard, good stuff. Ooh, just goes up and grabs him on the platform, huh? But again, up throw won't lead to anything, so you could try to go for a down throw and then like run off up air or shield drop up air with fastball. Even has a small chance of comboing, but that I don't think that should actually work either. Plup chooses the spot dodge instead of eating shield stun. Pretty interesting. Oh, God, Plup is so good at asserting Sheik's frame data advantage against n0ne. Not sure what exactly he was going for there. Oh, Plup isn't even like right there. You know, he had several chances to get cleaner openings off that, and none of them led to anything. See, like he's actually seems like he's missing quite a few things right now, but he can't get any rhythm advantage on n0ne right now. Or sorry, n0ne can't find any rhythm. Okay, well, there's an SD, but. There's a bunch of times. Okay, so like that up air looks like he messed up the timing there. He probably meant to forward tilt right here or up tilt after the wave dash. Maybe he was being next level and then to jab the other way. That's actually kind of good for Sheik sometimes. That grab was definitely not reacting to like attack or anything. I like just running through shield. Falcon's out of shield is bad, and then a lot of times after if they stomp out of shield, you can get a punish. He's not quite there in time to punish. Then he just again beats Falcon out with the neutral air. I guess they trade, but the trade's good for Sheik. I feel like this was a weird option. Do we think he meant to do that? Maybe he meant to do it but land on stage. I think he just meant to land on stage, right? If you didn't land on stage and then yeah, I don't think he meant to go. Clearly he ended up SDing, so something's oh, is the L cancel right there? Okay, again, n0ne is able to like reset to neutral, but really not able to find an opening. So he goes in for a grab. And then he just gets nared again. Right here, Plup whiffs a forward tilt right in front of him, but then he happens to roll at that exact time. And then, yeah, he gets picked up after the roll. Oh, God, this is painful, and that's a kill. Oh, God, we're going to see a 30. I picked a sad set to analyze for us n0ne fans. Good to see Plup is still good at this matchup, though. Ooh, some drafting stuff. So when they ASC down tech to the Stomp has a lot of end lag, so it's actually really not 100% sure why he went for grab, But I think, you know, Sheik's got to go for a raw grab sometimes, right? That's like the Sheik mix-up, right? Is she gonna do tilts or is she gonna grab? Because the grab is what prevents you from CCing like all of her tilts. But then, see there again, n0ne is barely actionable before Plup. Maybe like a couple frames. Plup is already spot dodging. Once like n0ne just starts an instant double jump and then he gets a second spot dodge out. Opts a down tilt instead of grab after on the jab. Right there, when Sheik is down tilting your shield, you can't shield grab either, even if like her horizontal position suggests you that you'd be able to shield grab her. It actually will dodge your shield grab if she's down tilted right there. So yeah, he has to roll away there pretty much. Does manage to land a juicy nair here. But doesn't get the pop up on the stomp. That hurts. That was his chance. Nice. Finally gets a tech read, or he got one last stock too, but okay, so pretty bad mistech from Plup, but clearly the way he gets hit by that nair indicates that he wasn't ready to get naired at all. It's kind of weird how he gets hit, actually. Let's roll out, and then his dash dance just gets caught by an air. He does an ASCR down on the first hit, then isn't ready to tech. So a lot of times when people will get hit by needles, they're trying to up air. So I do like that n0ne initially positioned by going forward, but Sheik's shield is so big, so that back air won't lead to anything. He does manage to get out, and interestingly, he manages to whiff punish the shield drop back air. That's definitely harder to punish than the fair on average. So good stuff right there. And then it's kind of conditioned Plup, I would say, it seems to me, because you know last time he killed Plup for rolling in. That time Plup doesn't roll in, but dies again anyway. Oh, nice nair from n0ne. Oh, and then see he catches Plup on the descent right there, just what I talked about before. And the up throw, he does a first hit nair. Okay, so really nice spacing by n0ne to beat n0ne's nair with his own, and then he goes in with another nair, which is a little bit risky, but really pays off. Gets this grab, and then see he jumps over Plup's nair, and then Plup is an ASCing down on that first hit nair, and it combos into a grab. I'd prefer seeing a pummel there, because 34 up throw up air still doesn't combo, but he goes for it again, right where he does an up throw, and then after the up throw he tries to like go for a frame trap, where because Plup commits to throwing out a move, then he'll be at an advantage. And getting this neon shield, looks like a really nice neon shield, really low. I would definitely like to see a grab right here if I were n0ne. A grab would be really sick. But unfortunately he jabs, and then he gets grabbed. So yeah, I think, you know, if you get another grab right there, you pummel once, then she's at 36 or 37. And then you do the throw, then she's at 43, and then you might even get like an up throw double up air or a platform tech chase for the win. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. Double jump nairs, wow, okay, but then he manages to ASCI down on that. So I think it would be nice for Plup if he just actually like kind of pulled the trigger here. So like, fuck it, I'm gonna read this double jump. n0ne's been seeing these double jumps a lot, like with the forward tilt or even the down smash. Down smash if it whiffs is risky, right? Because then they might be able to just hit you from the ledge. But yeah, good ASCI down from n0ne. He probably meant to roll there, not forward smash. And I will say that time he beat Nickemwit with a forward smash, I feel like it's almost 100% sure that he meant to forward smash. That one looks like an accident to me though. And then he gets jab down smash, so that hurts. So this could be it. Ooh, wow. I don't think that drift was tricky enough so that it should have worked. Yeah, even just dash dancing into a grab I think is really good right there. If you dash dance, they might go for the shield grab trying to read your jab, or they might do a nair on a shield and you might be able to outspace it. So yeah, I think definitely hate that jab personally. Yeah, okay, I can see why it's missed, because he was kind of up here, so Plup didn't have to think about it if he'd just go into stage. So yeah, okay, it was reasonable to miss. Oh, hungry box grab. God, oh, Sheik doing Sheik things here, just pressing buttons. Okay, there we see what I said about grabbing the down tilt. Doesn't work. Okay, so spot dodges. and then gets up tilt, second hit of up tilt on a shield like that, puts Sheik in a really good spot right here. If you shield grab and get hit by the first hit while ASCing down, you can grab before the second hit. That would have been the best play to do here, though it's a hard read on a second up tilt, which is actually kind of a hard read to go for because usually the Plup would have, most Sheiks would have just grabbed instead of the second up tilt because she already landed the second hit of up tilt. If they land the first hit, then they'll usually go for a second up tilt, but if they land the second hit, usually they'll go for a grab. So let's watch again to make sure I'm right. Yeah, see, first hit whiffs, second hit hits, then he goes for second up tilt. So usually, but I guess if they grab, you don't really stand to lose much by shield grabbing unless you intend to roll out. But yeah, that's the counter in that situation. Okay, wow, combos in the air, pretty nice. Could jump out. Doesn't opt to go to the platform. I think a wave land off this platform would have been pretty nice. But he does manage to outspace Plup here, but then he goes for the grab, and then it gets down tilted because Sheik's hurt boxes are fucking annoying. Alright, so there's my Falcon bias right there. Good to see he lost for that reason that I said before it could happen. Alright, so that was a little bit depressing as a non-fan, but maybe Grand Finals is better. I will consider doing some Grand Finals analysis, but more likely I will first do some SCL analysis, which I haven't seen, but I know Gatsu and n0ne were set to play, so that could be pretty hype. So yeah, thanks for watching, homies. If you feel my videos are helpful, feel free to follow me there on Twitter. Please click that subscribe button on YouTube. Like or comment if you want as well. And I stream on Twitch like every day at twitch.tv/Nickemwit, Nickemwit. Slam is this YouTube channel. Okay, thanks for watching, homies.